Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bola Saka. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time it is and where you're watching me from. So guys, today's topic is a very important one and I really want to talk about it because you can never underestimate the power of silence. Being silent, as easy as it sounds, could be very difficult, and most people are guilty of this. Sometimes it's not something we plan, but we see ourselves doing it. But I want us to try in 2023 to create a difference in these areas I'm about to mention. So to me, these are 5 key points or 5 key areas I feel like you should be silent about. Number 1 is your finances. Come on, we don't need to know how much you're earning. We don't need to know if you are very rich. We don't need all that information. I don't need to know if you got a particular amount of bonus at work. I don't need to know if you have millions of naira in your accounts. Those are unnecessary information. Your finance is your secret, guys. Or if you are broke, you don't need to cry out to the world that you are broke. Telling them will not change anything. Neither has I have not sure anybody has told anybody that he was broke, he or she was broke, and they have made it in life like that. So guys, look for solutions instead of speaking or telling the world about every single thing that has to do with your finances. I'm not saying you should not have financial information or you should not have financial discussions with your friends. That's not what I'm saying, don't get me wrong. Yes, you can I'm talking about the next big deal you want to do, the next plan on your business. But what I'm trying to say, don't tell us how much figure you have in your bank account, how much figure you're making. That information is not necessary, guys. But correct me if you think I'm wrong in the comment section. When I mean telling the world that you are broke, you're not it on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, Snapchat. Oh, I'm broke. If only I can get this amount of money right now. Come on, sis. You shouldn't be doing this in 2023. You should be bigger than that by now. Or I don't know. I just feel like these are unnecessary things that should not be done in 2023. Keep your financial status to yourself, sis. Keep how much you have in your bank account to yourself. See, I think another thing again is that the more you complain about being broke, it makes people even shift away from you. If, for example, your friends are planning an event and you're already only saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, they will exclude you from that event. They will give you flimsy stories why you should not go, or why, oh, it was not planned. Like any excuse exempt because you've always cried to the world that I'm broke. So you just feel like you're not going in their class anymore since you're always complaining about being broke. Sis, keep your financial status to yourself. Only tell people that you know that can help you. See, nobody really cares about you until you've won. You need to be doing something. You need to have something that's producing money for you. That's what people see. They say nobody hears the voice of a man until he has money. Money makes your voice loud. And I'm not saying you that don't have money rub it on people's face that you have money. No, there are people that are rich that we don't even know they are rich. They're not even singing out, oh, today I made this amount of money. Oh, social media that I'm trying to talk about. Guys, come on, let's do better in 2023. Sis, come here, come close. Your relationship should be kept secret. I'm not saying people should not know who you are dating. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying your friends should not know your boyfriend, your guy friends should not know your girlfriend. That's even wrong. I don't think anybody should be in a relationship at this stage where people are doing hide and seek. Nobody knows about it. It's only something that people are dating each other. My sister, your breakfast. I'm saying what happens in the 4 corners of the bedroom should be kept secret. We don't need to know how sweet or how bitter it was. We're not interested in that information. We don't want that information, sis. Trust me. We can only just do, oh my god, aww. When there's an issue, we can't solve it for you. Tell us about every difficulty you're facing in your relationship. You cannot do anything. You can only just say, oh, yeah, really. So come on, there's something that you should not say. See, I feel even talking about your relationship sometimes, depending on the kind of friends you have though, can even make, if for example you're a girl and you're always blowing about your relationship. I don't know that's the right word to use, but I just feel like I need to put that right now. You're not making, I don't know, depends on the kind of friends like I said you have. The ones that have, like someone asked a question when I was filming a video about jealousy, how to deal with jealousy. So if you have those friends that are jealous that you don't even know. Okay, let me give you guys a story. A classmate of mine told me something. She said she had this friend that was cutting with her when we were in school then, and she was always telling the girl about how this her new boyfriend was doing stuff for her. Oh my god, he got me this. Oh my god, he does this. Oh my god, like she was always blowing on it. She was always speaking out every single time about every damn thing that happens. Oh my god, even intimate stuff. She was always saying everything. Guess what, guys? This girl went behind her back and told the guy different stories that were not true. The guy ended up breaking up with the girl and with the other girl. Someone might say, hey, Akama might come in a different way. She might actually have Kama. Or when it comes, I don't know. I'm just trying to say, you don't need to give out every information that happens in your relationship. You don't need to tell the world everything. You don't need to be crying on social media anytime you break your heart, anytime you are having issues. You don't need that right now in 2023. You don't need that. Whether you're head over heels in love with your significant other, or you had a massive disagreement with your significant other, that information should not be shared on social media. It's not necessary, trust me. Social media, the media does not forget. They will come back for you. So sis, don't hide your relationship. But details of what goes on in your relationship doesn't need to be heard by social media. This other point is very important. Have you noticed that when you tell people about something, you find that it might not happen for you, that thing might not come again. So your future plans or the thing you're planning next, your next move should not be known till it has been actualized. It's happened to me before many times. So whenever you find yourself spilling so much information about something that has not come to pass, to fruition yet, you find that either it takes time or it becomes more difficult, or it might not even come at all. So your future plans or your next move should not be set to every Tom, Dick and Harry, guys. It is a future plan for a reason. It was called a plan because it's still a process. When it becomes a testimony, you can share. You don't need to go about telling people that, oh my god, the next thing I'm doing, I'm leaving the country. Oh my god, and you're not going to stay applying for a visa. It's important to be quiet and allow things to unfold as they do. The more people you run your ideas or future plans to, the higher the chances that it might not come to fruition. You let people see how your life unfolds by your actions, not by your words. Well, some might say being intentional and telling people about your future plans is a form of accountability. So someone can hold you back to you and say, oh, you said you're going to do this. Guys, but not in all areas. If, for example, you're trying to lose weight, that's fine. You can actually share that, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to hold me accountable if I don't do this, if I don't do that. But not in some particular area. I feel we should just zip it in some areas, and this is one of the important areas to zip it. So guys, another point I feel should be taken into consideration in 2023 is your weakness. Talking about your fears and your weakness is not good, trust me. You become vulnerable in the hands of those you felt you trusted with your weakness, and it's a side of us we should not show just anyone. Nobody needs to know that, oh, I'm weak in this part, oh, I'm working on, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Nobody needs to know which area you are lacking in that needs adjustments, because you never know who might just use it against you. You never know what might come up and they'll use that against you. So I feel your weakness should be something you're working on and not something you are spreading. Some people can be incredibly two-faced. You don't even know this moment they are sweet with you, when they leave you, they're another person. So be careful who you trust your weakness with. Be careful who you share the part that you feel you are lacking that needs improvement. I just feel you should work on it rather than express yourself on it. The less you talk, the better for you. Like I said in the beginning, silence as a sound is a very, 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 very difficult. As simple as it sounds, can be very difficult to achieve. But you can achieve all this if truly you want a change. Others may try to manipulate you or exploit you from your weakness, depending on what the level of information we shared with them. Others may not understand or feel sorry for you about what you feel like you need them to feel sorry for you for. So what's the point of sharing your weakness with them, sis? So before you tell anyone about your worries or your past mistake, you need to be sure that it's someone you can trust. In fact, even people you can trust can end up changing tomorrow. So be careful who you say A, B, or C to. For me, I would say rather than sharing your weakness with just friends or acquaintances, you rather share your weakness with a therapist. These people can actually assist and help you, and these are confidential issues. If you cannot afford a therapist or you cannot get one for yourself currently, work on your weakness yourself. You don't need to share your weakness to the world. Guys, this is the last and also very important topic: family. What happens in your family stays in your family. Family problem doesn't need to be seen on social media. I don't have to emphasize on this. Your family problem doesn't need to be seen on social media. What happens with your family stays with your family. Guys, as small as the family is the largest union. As small as you are 2 or 3 in your family. See, family is everything. So if you're the type that's always going out to express, oh, my family, today is A, today is B, tomorrow is C, tomorrow is D, come on, how are they going to even look at you? How people won't have respect for your family? How people won't see you people? Like, I don't get. So you don't need to share so much details about all the issues you're having in your family. It's not necessary. It's not necessary, guys. So these are the points I have, and I feel these are things you should work on in 2023. You should try as much as possible to be silent about these key areas, because you might never know who is actually your enemy or your friend. Like it's saying that goes, your enemy is not far-fetched, it's just around you. So be careful about what you spill out, and careful about what you do to others. Another point I would have added into this, but I don't want to go into it, is other people's personal secrets. You are not in any position to tell other people's secrets to others. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Someone should not entrust you with something and you're telling another person. No. That's a big turn off. Don't ever do that, sis. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about what I just said, and also if you want to contribute and add on other areas you feel people should be silent about. Your suggestion is welcome. And guys, let's try as much as possible to have a 2023 that we can remember, because indeed we did something right in 2023. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and turn on your post notification. That way you know when I post a new video. Bye guys.